What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, how you say? If you guys don't get pissed off with my he. I mean, I know the proper way to say it. It's just me bugging the fuck out. So cool out, grammar police. I've been saying that shit since my inception of my YouTube channel. I like to say he. Calm down. I don't want to say hear ye. I like to say ye. Damn. Pause. Anyway, on to today's video. You guys see the title of the video. The Xbox One sells better than the PlayStation 4 across Latin America. The poppies let them some Xbox One. No, all jokes aside there. Said Latin America is now the second fastest growing gaming region in the world behind the Asia Pacific, but ahead of North America and Western Europe. This year, we expect revenue generated by home console software sales to exceed, I repeat, this year, we expect revenue generated by home console software sales to exceed 1.2 billion and account for 30% of the total revenue. But let's get down to the juicy part. And that's talking about software. So it says console hardware revenue are expected to exceed 3 billion this year across Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. Looking back at 2014, we can see that Latin America was the third largest market for the console hardware, with revenues with totaling amounts of 2.8 billion, just behind North America and Western Europe. It said, as noted in my last report, Sony generated approximately 8 billion in sales gaming hardware worldwide in 2014, and we believe in the Latin America accounted for approximately 16% of that. Microsoft generated 5.3 billion in gaming hardware and revenue, and saw a larger 20% share coming from Latin America. Since here in Latin America, the key gaming markets in Mexico, if you didn't know, Brazil and Argentina and Mexico, you know what I mean, are a lot of people import their consoles, but you got to realize this. If I'm not mistaken, the PS4 is then at $2,000 in, let's say, Brazil, where the Xbox One's like 1,000, and they use pesos, whatever. Microsoft has Microsoft has their bread. They're able to have a manufacturing plant there in Brazil, so they can cut out on their taxes. Sony has to have their consoles imported to a lot of these Latin countries, where Microsoft has a plant in Brazil where they make the Xbox One and they can distribute it there for a lot cheaper. Last generation, the Xbox 360 had about 85% of the market share. And it's no secret now you wonder why Microsoft keeps partnering with FIFA. Of course, again, outside of Europe. Actually, FIFA is the biggest sport in the world. It's not that big and popular here in North America, but in the Africa, the Asian markets, the Latin market, Europe, PAL territories, FIFA is a huge game. Microsoft does the deal every year with EA for FIFA. Got all these FIFA bundles and stuff. But anyway, Microsoft, the Xbox One has a larger install base across these Latin territories. Well, most likely because A, is cheaper, and B2, the Xbox 360 had 85% of the market share in these Latin territories. Good news for Microsoft. So all you guys still thinking that the Xbox One is at 10 million or 12 million, like, you know what I mean? Like, goddamn. Like, and again, I don't really care about both consoles are selling well. Let me start off by saying that both consoles are selling extremely well. They both are outpacing their predecessors, the PS3 and the Xbox 360. So this is all extended as good news. Even from Sony, it's not all doom and gloom. You know what I mean? Just who figured that it's not even North America. Where Microsoft is still trailing behind the PS4 by less than probably 1 million units, but in Latin America, South America and such, the Xbox One is the number one next generation home console, beating out Sony and Nintendo. And now I think they're considering the Wii U also as being a next generation console. So it is what it is. But here in, like you say, Japan, the Xbox One has no presence whatsoever. In about China, the Xbox One and the PS4 are probably about neck and neck. I know the PS4 is not selling well in China at all. But it's really not selling well in Japan either. I believe the Wii U is still outpacing it. But the PS4 is selling well in Europe and it's selling well in North America. Now, this holiday season is going to be up for grabs. There's rumor that the PS4 is supposed to get a $50 price cut. Microsoft most likely is going to match that, and maybe undercut to about 20, maybe take $70 off, and they have the bundles. Like I said, it's going to be a big holiday season, and you still have Halo 5, you got Forza 6, you got Fable, you got Gears, you got the Rare Replay. Microsoft got a strong lineup for this holiday season. And a lot of people listen to this generation is not going to be any different from last generation. Most people that got the Xbox One last Christmas, last holiday season, are probably going to get a PS4 this holiday season. And people that got a PS4 last holiday season are going to get an Xbox One this holiday season. Everybody's going to own both consoles. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Just some people are, take longer to upgrade than the others. Now, there is expected to get a large influx of customers from the 360 that's going to upgrade this holiday season because of Halo 5, Forza 6, and Fable Legend. Halo has a huge cult following. You know what I mean? Gears of War, when that comes out, Gears of War 4 has a huge following. Of course, too, Call of Duty is not going to have a campaign. And again, even though Sony has the marketing deal with Activision before as Call of Duty is still considered the Xbox One game, you know what I mean, or a Microsoft game. Some people do play, you may not, I don't care for Call of Duty, but a lot of people play Call of Duty just for the campaign. A lot of kids get Call of Duty for Christmas, and they're not going to have a campaign at all on the 360 and the PS3 version, so they're going to have to get them an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 just to play the the campaign. It is what it is. But what do you think about this? Good news for Microsoft. They are the #1 selling console in Latin America, next generation console. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'll leave a link to the article down below. You guys can go by and check it out. Also, too, I'm getting back to it. I haven't been saying this also, too, guys. If you rock out with Big Game or Small Talk, we have the #1 Xbox podcast here on YouTube. It is what it is. Go by and support us. I'll leave a link to our site and get some of our some of our t-shirts, coffee mugs, and all. We got it all. Support us. We all trying to get to E3 next year and have a ball, have a blast. Shout out to Tim Dog, shout out to Moot, shout out to Crap, shout out to Worry, shout out to Iron Wolf, shout out to Blazing Finish, shout out to all those guys, man. And thank you guys for rocking out with me in the Big Game of Small Talk, my creation. You know what I mean? Also, too, I'm looking to put together another show. You know what I mean? That's going to be more, not so much Xbox, but more. I'm looking for a Sony dude. I'm looking for a Nintendo dude, and an Xbox. I'm trying to put together a show. So in about 3 months, I got, like I said, I got some special guests lined up for it already. Like I said, your boy been working behind the scenes, man. I've been working. So, all right, go, Daddy video. Go, Daddy shooting the video. I'm gonna close them. Go there. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to be reaching out to some of you guys in the comments in the YouTube community, or whoever you would like to see with me on the show. A Nintendo dude, I need a Sony dude. I need some real live Nintendo. It's hard to find a Nintendo dude that I need somebody that's going to tell me about the pros, and we're going to have maybe once a week or twice a month we're going to do a show, and it's going to be for all audiences. The Xbox community, the place. It's not going to be a debate. We're here to talk about games. You know what I mean? The strengths, the strengths and weaknesses of all three platforms. You know what I mean? All three companies. But maybe even the PC. Maybe make a fourth. Even get a PC dude in there. Let me know what you guys think about him. A PC. Here's the two interchangeable parts. Whether you rather see PC or Nintendo, would you rather it be Sony, Microsoft, PC, or would it be Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, and then maybe PC? I'm either looking to do 4 or 3. You know what I mean? But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below about the Xbox One being the #1 selling console in all across Latin America. Leave your comments down below. This is your boy Next Gen 720, and as I always say, twist your fingers up, bang, motherfucker. Boy, I got a potty. Listen too, man. I got the new update too, man. I was having a problem. I got the new update and I couldn't install no game. I'm reaching out to Aaron Greenberg, Aaron, but my Xbox. It died. That's the worst thing that can happen to a game. Your console go you. Like, I was in here having a fit. Even though I got another box in the living room. I got one in the table. But I'm just saying, though, I wanted that box to work right then. And I got the update on that box. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, what the hell's going on here? But like I said, it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. The Windows 10 update is awesome. I might do a review on it and show you guys the interface. Like a couple people have done it already. If you want to see that from me and my thoughts, let me know in the comment section below also. And I'm out of here. Bang, bang.